So I got patience, like a saint. Saint I never had as much patience as I have. But okay, let me break this down to you. So it's easy, right? All right. Divine beings, light workers. All you guys that are light workers, you're different levels of divine beings. There's different levels, right? So divine beings are gods on earth. So you know all the Greek gods that they have, right? Those were actual humans like us, divine creatures. And but they were fully empowered in their power. They combined their um, masculine and feminine divine inside, and then they got all their powers. So it's not a white thing. So I know generally a lot of the light workers are white, white workers, white light workers, but they're not. The Mayans, light workers. Egyptians, light workers. Asian, light workers. Light workers isn't a color thing based on white. I'm gonna laugh about this about on some other videos because people are so uninformed. It's amazing. But that's what I'm here for, to help. But let me explain to you how angels are, right? Just a thought. So they're like God. They love and they love. They have endless love. But when they realize that you are unredeemable, there is no chance you will change. You will not do the right thing or even put in the effort to do the right thing. It's scorched earth. So as long as you're trying and at least trying to go with the program, you're not going to have any problems. So divine beings, divine masculine, divine feminine, get put together, boom. So you're not born with these two put together. You got to go on a journey. So that's how it's passed down generation to generation to generation. If your parents didn't make it there, it's going to be a lot harder for you. My dad made it there. Grandpa made it there. So the divines owned areas of the world, 7 continents, 7 major bosses. And then it gets broken down into lower things. But divines can help other people become not as powerful as the higher level ones, but on a level of power that you can't fucking imagine. It's like upgrading what you are right now, even the lower level light workers, which we all have light workers in us to some degree. Even the low is like upping your game like 1,000%. I guess it's probably pretty close. It's hard to put a number on that. It's because it's dealing with infinite powers and stuff, so it's to put calculations on that. I'm a real math guy. I'm basically an engineer. I'm an HVAC guy, but what my job is. I'm an engineer. So divines, right? What happened is how divines lost power and lost control of the world is they built up karmic debt. Okay, remember how in the other video I was telling you about the pendulum swing for karma, right? Even God's children, right? He doesn't let them get away. He doesn't play favorites. So they built up karmic debt so much and they stopped working on themselves and getting their own powers. Like I'm to tell you that you can do, but you're not looking. You're worrying about booze and bitches and riding on airplanes. You're doing the wrong shit. The real power is not the money in your bank account. We're talking about a power that you can't imagine. We're talking about everyone can turn into spiritually powerful like a nuclear fucking bomb. But so anyways, I'm telling you, this is how this works. Right, so the divines built up so much karma that God took the power away from them. Right? So like all you lizard guys and how you run on the show now, right? And you laugh and do all that shit and you steal from the divines and you think it's a big joke. Laugh now, cry later. But it's not me. So you don't have to be mad at me. I have shit that I don't mind sharing with people. Because I'm lizard too. I'm all 12 of the species that are on this planet. I'm like a prototype. I'm the motherfucking one. I'm the first motherfucker that got them all together. All the races. Gypsy, Indian, which is the Mayans really, American Indian. I already explained all this. So all 12 of the life forms. It's not races. It's life forms. Boom. So I'm all 12 of them. Supposedly the first time this ever happened on Earth. You wouldn't think it because I'm white, but I have all of it. That's why I'm so spiritually powerful is I have all of them. So I intermingled generationally with everything. So you gather up. Man, we'll make a different video about that. So the divines, we'll stick to the divines. Okay, so now you guys rob the divines energetically. You pull all this fucking bullshit. You built up your whole shit off of the divines back, right? So I should be mad at you. You don't know what I'm I just fucking scored her. This isn't how it's supposed to go. This isn't what God wants. He doesn't want war. He doesn't want beef. He wants to bring technology, things I know, to Earth, to up us a level. So the year 2023, 2237, the year of heaven on Earth. Okay? If you got a karmic buildup, it's not God, it's not me. It's a karmic buildup in the universe. There's nothing you, God, me, anybody can fucking do about it. If you built up karmic debt, it has to be paid. Just like we had to pay the karmic debt that we got. So we could take power and be dickheads to you guys like you guys were dickheads to us, right? But then we build back up more karma. We're supposed to all get along with each other. And if you don't play nice and get along with each other, those people that aren't being nice are going to get dealt with on a level you cannot fucking imagine. This is just the way that it is. It's rules of the universe. It's not, God doesn't hand down karma. It gets built up like force in an elastic. I explained this with the pendulum. So karma gets built up like an elastic, and you pull it till it gets so fucking strong that the fucking has to come back. The elastic breaks, boom, it comes. The elastic doesn't break, but it just gets it's too much, and it has to come back. I explained it in the pendulum analogy. That's about as close as I can get it to a brain who's not fully developed would understand. That's pretty much as close as you can get it on to comparing it to the theories of Earth. Right? So I'm gonna play with I'm gonna take digs at you guys because I don't like you guys. You're fucking dirty reptiles. But I'm reptile too. So don't forget that. You're reptile on me too. You think I can heal like a motherfucker like I am? I know understand what's going on. So I know everything. How everything works. What we're talking about is fundamental stuff. Blows your mind, but it's fundamental. Right? The other theories and other things that I know and could help with are infinite. Once you tap into the consciousness and you got the keys and the doors open for you, there isn't anything I can't know or want. If I want to know, I can find out what it is. There isn't anything. Any theory that's on Earth, that's not a theory if I want to figure it out. But so divines lost power because of karmic debt. You guys didn't take over and muscle the divines out. They're on a whole nother fucking level. They built up so much karmic debt that they got their power taken away by God. So karma gets built up, and then his people implement the move. So he might help in implementing, but karma's a thing. It's a force. It has to be done with. So it's like a fucking 3D, 5D court. You ever heard that saying, 5D court, if you're into spiritual stuff, right? So you got ancestors up there that did evolve, that aren't in hell, right? So if God can't just be like, all right, wipe out those motherfuckers, they were wrong. There's rules to this shit. So, there's been so much karmic debt built up by you motherfuckers. People are pissed. Your own people are fucking pissed, right? So, you gotta get in line and you gotta go. That's how it is. Don't you? Whether I'm here or not, I'm just a messenger. You know, bodies are vessels, spirits are spirits. Even you can't get, you guys understand this with your Hulu shit, how you swapping bodies, right? So you understand that spirit, spirit. So there's no getting rid of God. There's no getting rid of me. There's no get. If God wants me to stick here, He just put me in my body. You guys understand these concepts? So it's unstoppable. It's a karmic force. So instead of going against the karmic force, I'd start fucking trying to do the right thing. This is my personal advice. I'd start trying to do the right thing. Start setting shit up. If you think you really gotta go, you gotta go. You might not even have to go this fucking lifetime. Karmic that gets pushed along your children a lot of times. It's vicious. So it's not a fucking Artemis isn't a meteor. Right? It's a change. A good change. It's there's gonna be a whole new amount of technology on this world. And it's not technology isn't fucking computers. It's computers are basic bullshit. It's a band-aid. This kind of power, right, is using the air. Molecules out of the air. There's energy in the air, like unlimited, infinite amount of energy in the air, infinite amount of energy in the water. This is actually all basic technology. To you guys, it isn't, but it's basic in the universe. So, the divines. You guys didn't take power from the divine, so I wouldn't laugh so hard. Because you guys are about to be in the same boat because you built up so much karmic debt, you gotta lose power. That doesn't mean you're not gonna die, but your power is gone. I'm telling you how it is. Whether I'm here or not, so be mad at me all you want. God built me for war. I'm not afraid to die, so there's nothing you can do to me. Heaven's a little better than here. It's not even heaven. It's not even called heaven. It's not even heaven. There's no fucking heavens. It's ethers. It's only evolved people can go into the ethers. If you don't get evolved enough, you go back and do another life. So to get to the ethers or heaven, you have to evolve here. So you don't go up there and hurt a bunch of people and there's no fucking murderers up there. You got to evolve spiritually. That's how you get to heaven, is evolving spiritually. So you're trusted. So the divines, they were Greek gods. Ra in Egypt, he was a divine being, a human with divine powers. All these demigods, okay? I like to call them demigods because it's a fucking, you want to watch that walk. You don't want to call yourself a god like that. There's one God, right? That's how the universe works and the ethers work. You got to watch your walk. You cannot be saying gods. They call them gods on Earth. So they use a funny line. It's not gods in the universe, it's gods on Earth. But they're demigods, right? This is how this works. Divine, feminine, divine, masculine, put together a divine being, a master light worker. Like Masons want to call them master builders. But this is a whole nother, a master builder is a child compared to a master light worker. All right? So that's how this works. Divines. We're here. And it's not us you should be mad at, and we have technology that would help fucking people. So be mad all you want. You can't do shit about it. So if you want to kick and scream like a child, go ahead. Things are changing.